Hey everybody, how are you? So today I have a quick message. I'm being divinely guided to come here. Um, don't mind me. I was just gonna go to bed because I haven't been able to sleep. I mean, I've been trying to sleep, but also I'll be dealing with personal stuff at the same time. But divine really has me working since yesterday too. I don't know if you notice, if you look at all there, it's been help making me copyright everything. I reached the creative commons, and I've been able to copyright everything. So Angie blog, writersip.com. It's also as being licensed as well, and your story model podcast. So it's finally going, it's happening. Also that too has been, if you see me like this, it's because I'm in my hermit creative mode. New designs are gonna be uploaded soon in the eco store. So this is why I've been kind of like, and but he wanted me to give you guys a message today. Before I continue, I'm gonna keep uploading more videos on Patreon. And here too, don't feel that some of you are like, oh my god, what, you're not gonna be with us anymore. No, I'm gonna be here. It's just that I kind of want to give more exclusive content and more exclusive lessons, spiritual lessons there. So I'm still here. It's just that they are going to have all the content first. Everything is going to be posted there first. And yeah, they're going to have other things that you guys not gonna be free here, right? Because remember, this is a free it's an exchange of energy. So thank you guys so much for your like, your comments, and subscribe, so that way I can pick up of your beautiful energy, and I'm able to give you guys divine messages, psychic and intuitive messages, and also healing journey for your shadow work and inner work that we all need to be doing, especially during this time. That's another thing that I mentioned. If you look at my Angie blog community, I mentioned that for some of us, the Saturn return is gonna be amazing. For others, not so much, right? So I keep dreaming and seeing the Seven of Pentacles, and some of us the Four of Pentacles too, like retrieving ourselves, holding our energy, our power back. Others of you've been in a situation where you're in a Four of Pentacles with somebody like holding your energy, keeping you bound to them and stuff like that, and you're finally free, right? A lot of things are changing and shifting. A lot of perspective are changing and shifting. So that's another thing. It's very heavy. That's why I told you guys, thank you for your patience and your beautiful energy, and those who pray for me, those who send good vibes so that I can continue doing this. I know that it's helping you. Thank you so much for your good vibes. All those things on negativity and their hate and stuff like that, I send it back to you to 110 times full, and so it is, and I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. I am being training through you, so I'll also be thankful to all your fucking haters and all these fucking things that you're trying to do, which is not working. That's what I'm here for too. Okay, you're only cursing yourself, so that's what I'm keep telling people. Another thing, jealousy and envy in a they're saying converted way, like doing it secretly so people don't know that you're actually hating on them and being kind of sending an evil eye in a way too. It's also a form of cursing someone, which is also, if it's someone that is chosen, light worker, star seed, Alequan, you're everything is coming 10 times full during this Saturn. And Saturn is very interesting planet. Very interesting. So that's something that I'm also understanding, that I'm looking now when I'm able to sleep, that I'm also not only looking at the subconscious of, deep decolonization for sure. And a lot of people are afraid of this, or going into this intense healing, Anyways, I don't want to make this too long. I want to go straight to it. I was literally today guided to go and like cleanse my cars and stuff like that. So I don't know. just felt like wanted to tell you guys, what is the other message? There was another message. There was a reason why I was here as well. See, this is why they don't want me to do readings when I'm exhausted like this. They want me to focus on replenish myself, recharge, so that I can come back, because I'm also in like a training kind of thing spiritually as well. And some of people will understand, other people don't really understand. But yeah, it's kind of like I'm alchemizing, right? So it's something that takes time and energy, and you know, I was just having a nice conversation with Holy Spirit before I came here. I don't know, they're giving me the strength to do this. It's an important time to understand the lessons that we have right now to do, right? And that's something that all of us are going through, especially like, you know, during this time where everything is like coming right back, right? Some of us are going through different karmic lessons, different karmic things, but also not only karmic, but also like some of us being so traumatized and like going through so many things that we don't believe in like good things could happen. Look at my fire, my incense is like but I know Spirit's trying to tell me, it's like they're teaching me now how to accept blessings, like being okay with good things. Because you know, when you're always in survival mode, and this is for some people who have been in this situation, which most of us are, we are always in survival mode, so we don't know how to live without, like, you know. And then once you're like realize that you're stable, you're balanced, you're happy from within inside, you don't need anything really like, you don't care about, you know, you just know also when you follow your path, you have a huge cause, you know, either you're an environmentalist, climate activist, work with the justice, trying to change things, trying to change laws, go against the status quo, you know, even religion or whatever that means these days. Because now it's like the more I study those things, the more I'm just like, I don't want to be part of any of them. I don't want to be part of anything. I just want to be me. Help people, help this planet. Like I don't want to be an ignorant person, that's for sure. And I want to have whatever abundance that comes with all of this to create equity. That's all I care about. I don't know about other people, but I just cannot live in a world like this where my kids don't have an option to that too. I was looking into, I just realized recently, because I don't look at the fucking news. Bill 96, 96 or 61, whatever the fuck, Bill 96 or whatever, the one in Quebec is, honestly, this city is a fucking hell. Like, you think other cities are hell, this is fucking hell. This is like the representation of oppression and oppressive system, colonial system, like capitalism to the max. They don't care about, like, you know, it's like literally a law that is super racist, and it's normalized here. Why? Because there's a bunch of fucking French fucking bigots here who have money. Now they're forcing kids and everybody to learn this fucking annoying fucking language that they don't even know how to fucking speak it properly. But you're supposed to learn it, and everything is fucking French. Like, what the fuck? And it's not even French, because that's why when I listen to French from France, Paris, actually people who speak the language, you understand it. You actually, it's like really similar to Spanish, because I'm a Spanish speaker. Taina, okay? And that's something that they can't stand. That's why I feel like most of the spiritual warfare that I'm dealing is with people with this fucking city. Not only from other parts of the world, but this fucking city. They can't stand that I'm talking about stuff like this. Or Writers Yep is talking about stuff, collaborating with other communities defending BIPOC. Right now, we should be talking more about indigenous community and LGBTQ. Like, this is their month, right? Here, they don't give a fuck. It's the worst. And I shouldn't complain or judge or anything, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to be in that energy because all that karmic cycle is coming right back from past generation. And this is why I was like, wow, this is why it was good I did the colonization, because of my mind, and train my mind for this. Because some of us who are going through spiritual awakenings now and we're connecting to God, praying and stuff like that, connecting to angels and your ancestors, and now you realize that, like, they're showing you how to heal, right? How to really heal, right? It's not it's not pretty, right? It's not easy, right? So, you know, be patient with yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't try to be perfect. I'm seriously saying it from someone who is a Virgo perfectionist, okay? Don't try to be perfect. This is not the time for that. Okay, if things don't go your way, it's okay. You'll find another way, okay? And then that too is like, the more you surrender and detach to the outcome or whatever you're trying to do that you've been wanting to do, but then you realize like it's you who's being stopped and you're not, you know, listening to spirit. Like, that's what happened. Like, I've been trying to work this thing for months, you know, and I finally, like, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm literally at the point, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, it's not meant to be, you know what I'm saying? And like, I was just like, okay, God, look, this is it. I can't find a way. I don't know how to do this, you know, I don't know how to. And then he showed me the way. Very magical. That's really it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. But it's the truth. Some of us could be going through some fast movement or fast manifestations. Yeah, we have a lot of assholes like that. That too. Showing off and like, yeah, my fucking car is a fucking first polluter of this fucking planet, but I'm gonna make noise about it and make everybody hear it, right? But also it means also that a lot of us are gonna, you know, it feels like kind of slow and stagnant, but if you've been doing the work, the shadow work, and you've been working on your thing, it's gonna be like really fast movement, okay? So I feel like a lot of us, divine is preparing us for that. One thing the Holy Spirit's been nudging me about, it's like, at least for the Tower community and people who are doing the right thing, you know, you're helping a lot of people and stuff like that, especially guide them to their path. Remember to really cleanse yourself, okay? If you need to take a day off or something like that, or if you usually don't take a day off, like you're constantly posting and creating content, that's okay, you know, it's fine. But make sure that you're not mixing during this time, especially your karmic lessons with your tarot reading. That's something that I'm kind of being conscious about, and I'm putting that out there because I know you guys are smarter than that. Just remember that you hold some type of authority, just like you have authority to, you know, kill serpents and demonic spirits and, you know, be the warriors in spiritual warfare and teach people how to deal with this. You also have the responsibility that you're carrying, you know, your own energy within this, and also like you're tapping into other people's energies, right? This is why I'm understanding how important this healing, this deep healing, the shadow work and inner work is so important. And it never ends, but you get into a point where you're able to balance it and deal with anything externally. Like now, what I'm dealing right now, if I wasn't in this healing journey process, the ascension process, I don't think I would have survived it, that's for sure, you know? So that's how I understand, like, oh my God, I've grown. And it's slow process too. It's not something that it has happened like, oh, like that, you know? Which is something that I'm grateful and I'm honored, and I'm taking accountability and responsibility for that, which is why I'm telling you that it has come up that you might think that some of the readings or your readings is like, oh, it's, you know, especially when your readings start sounding the same. Yeah, it's usually sometimes a divine has been letting me know it's a karmic lesson that because we're connected. We're all in the same different timelines, but it's the similar lessons, right? So you have to, this is why it's discernment is important, not only for your viewers or your people, but also for yourself as well. Okay, and within your own readings, you have to also recognize that you have illusionists and people trying to tap into your energy, knowing that you are a tarot reader, so that they can change certain storylines so it can benefit them. There's a couple of readings that anyways, we'll see if I add them into the comments, where I have catch people trying to do that, trying to change the storyline, because they are heavy illusionists, and they probably have you in an altar or something like that, or they have your, I don't know, something that it belongs to you, and they use it in a way to tap into your energy. But usually that's why I was like, I'm so protected. So that's why it didn't affect me, but I know it affected whoever this is. But I have catch them within the reading, like, oh wait, this is not, oh, this person is very good, like that's not actually it. So you have to be able to also recognize it when it's like, wait, how does this shift in reading? And then you notice it too, like your reading starts shifting, like everything starts shifting. And you start in the beginning, you're like, wait, but this person was this, but then it turns out that wait, what? And then you really have to ask for the truth, ask spirit, okay? Because, yeah, it's just what it is. But another thing that I'm being guided to let you guys know, that we do have that beautiful anointed, especially those who are tapped in, who are spiritually awakening, going through your ascension process and stuff like that. And I know a lot of other ones who are really good, they don't show their faces, or they don't show their, and that's something that I was like, okay, eventually I'm gonna do that too. But for now, I'm doing both, like not showing my face, show my face. Divine wants me to do it this way. It's sort of part of my ascension and spiritual journey that I meant to do. But other than that, I just want to be authentic as I am, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing to hide. That too is like, and I know that you guys are not hiding anything. I understand you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your image, you're protecting yourself. You also, I just got a pinch in my heart. Yeah, the usual stuff. Which I understand. I get it, but that's also another thing, how by showing my face, I show also that their fucking shit is not affecting me either, right? And that's something that I know you guys have this constantly drive by your intuition and divine, like, oh no, I gotta post every single day. Even you could be well off in your YouTube channel, or you're stable and stuff like that, or I don't know, some of you are doing really well, and you constantly need to feel this, like, like some of you, I find like perhaps you don't take breaks really, or maybe you do it during the day or something like that, but then you just find your niche, right? And I find that like it's so nice, and I get it now. It's because you're not really showing your face, and I get it. It's like this is kind of like an exchange of energy. So that's something that I'm noticing now, that I'm like, you know what, I think I'm going to start doing that more in the Patreon page more than I do here. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. But I feel like I get it now. I understand. It's an energy exchange. Also, I risk a lot by showing my face, coming here. And that's something that I want to... that's something that I tell myself, or I go through things where I ask the Holy Spirit, like, why do I feel like doing videos with my face on, but then other videos are not? And then they let me know it's a balance. You can do both, Some days you can do, if they're doing like beauty spells or shit like that, then you show up your face. That's when we tell you to show up your face and show them that it's not working. Other days is to block my intuition and to do stuff to my crown chakra. So again, I have ways to protect myself when I go on camera like this, and at the same time when I'm not. So again, it's not out of fear. That's what they're letting me know. It's not out of fear. It's just that I have to protect my energy. And that's how I understand those readers who don't show their faces, who are always, you know, like, this is for you to focus on the tarot cards, which I get it. I understand. And that way people focuses on the message and stuff like that. But not necessarily means like if you're not looking at the tarot cards, doesn't necessarily mean that you're distracted from the messages either, you know, or it's not that. It's just, it's a balance. We're learning the lesson of duality and polarity. I'm hearing duality and polarity. So research that up if you don't understand or know what that is. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long. I was here guided for something. Yeah, so I'm going to take some cards and see what Holy Spirit wanted me here. We're gonna make this very short, okay? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. See, we're learning spiritual lessons right now. And that's what I'm passing on to you guys. So, yeah. I'm so grateful that I get to call this my life. Yeah, that's some of you. Some of you are really happy to be in this spectrum realm, right? Where you're balanced, you're stable, you have, you know, good things. And also that too is like today at the supermarket, I was just like thinking like so happy and grateful of like, you know, of the little things, like, you know, and then I felt this beautiful energy in this bread section. Like I was all alone in this supermarket. Like there was people, but all of a sudden there was nobody. And then I felt this beautiful energy. Like somebody was looking after me, like this giant thing. I don't know what it was. And I just turned around and I was like, what? But it was lovely. Like, you know, when someone looks at you and they love you, and you know they're looking at you, but you know they love you. Yeah, kind of like that. And I don't know, I just felt really grateful. So whenever you feel like that, just remember you're not alone. And that's one another thing. It's like when now I'm embracing that, like I'm okay to be by myself. I don't need anybody, especially people that I cut off. Like I close all doors, like, you see. I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. Okay, so some of you have some people who are intimidated by you. I guess the same thing I'm talking about like, you know, you being okay by yourself. Oh, but they admire you though, whoever this is. But yeah, just be okay, be by yourself. Like there's nothing wrong. You'll learn that. It's a lesson. It takes time because you're being so conditioned and programmed, especially this society's fucking bullshit that you have to accept abuse and normalize fucking behavior and shit like that because you think you can be by yourself and shit like that. That's not true, man. It's better to be by yourself than be with people who fucking toxic as fuck. They don't heal, they don't want to do the work, and they complain about other people. All they care about is like what other people are doing, but what they're not doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, I need to be alone right now. Yes, you do. Whoever this is, okay? That's all right. People should be okay with other people be by themselves and not hold them against them or take it personal. Like, it has nothing to do with you. Some people really need to go within, and you cannot go where they're going, which is within, hermit mode, being in there. That's what Spirit's letting me know. It's like, you're not alone. Most of you are not, especially if you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. Whoa. Do I take this? They're like, no. Incest, but it's in reverse. Incest? Like, ooh. You see what I'm saying? What was that? All right, I'm doing the work for us. Healing takes time. I choose wrong. Pay my karma debt. Oof. Oh yeah, some of you, that's that. That karma is coming right back, especially for people who have done stuff. This separation is killing me. I miss you a lot. Yeah, authentic is attractive. I was just telling you guys that. Like, it's better to be authentic. Like, it's better to be truthful. Like, I feel like this person has issues with, like, communicating. like being truthful with people, saying what they want to say, you know what I'm saying? But some of us are in that lesson. Like I feel like the learning lesson here is to continue to be grateful for whatever you have, even the minimal things, okay? And some of us are also letting go of that fear. They're not able to be vulnerable or communicate, or even the people that we have put kind of like in a high pedestal, or kind of like we admire or something like that, or someone that we can literally feel like we can be ourselves and stuff like that. Like trust that instinct, you know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't feel right, if your body will tell you, you know, but you have to trust that. That's the thing. And I'm hearing also like, you know, it doesn't matter if you pray and stuff like that, pray or meditate or whatever, if you still have that fear, it's not gonna work. You know, you really have to let that go, and it takes time. Don't think you know, I'm not judging anybody and stuff like that. It takes time to release that fear, but you gotta do it. You gotta every day do a little bit of each day, like go overcome that. Like for example, my fear today was like, I'm so tired, but I want to do this message, but I don't want to be disobedient, you know, but I'm also being disobedient because I should be doing my work. And then divine is like comes in and say, you see, you're doubting and you're in that fear, which also that too, that's how you know when God and the Holy Spirit are talking to you. They're very lovely and kind. It's like a mom and a dad, like a good mom and a good dad. Okay. And that too, I felt like the nurturing, like I felt like hugged and loved, you know, and I felt their energy. Like they were telling me like, if you feel like saying these messages, then go ahead, but you're not obligated, you know. But then they let me know like this helps this type of people, this message help this type of people, you know. And that too is like my divine message and psychic messages are really like, I'm just a messenger, you know. So that's something that they're letting me know. And I understand like some people, for some of you, it's like now that you're spiritually awakened, you're listening to your spirit more, you listen, you know, you're doing things differently, and now you have people judging you or trying to make you not do those things, or because they get intimidated by you, or you know, also that too is like when you're setting boundaries, like especially you have people that lack boundaries, so that's why he's like, it's like you're telling I need to be alone right now. When you're telling them, they get offended and stuff like that. But it's like you really have to, you know, when you really have to, you really have to. I feel like some of you, this feels very masculine. I'm not sure why I'm picking up this energy. Perhaps this is a divine masculine, like is going through something. Perhaps this is why we end up having this conversation. Maybe I am picking divine masculine. But it's like, I see now where they're all learning important lessons, and they're learning to be grateful with whatever it is. You know, some of them, you know, the karmic lesson is losing everything, you know, and starting over, you know, which is not something as simple as it is. And okay, especially you divine feminines, I'm channeling divine feminines right now, if you're in this reading, I feel like you've been there, right? Some of you have lost a lot of everything, right? And then have to restart again by yourself, you know, and rebuild yourself, you know. So that's something that I feel like divine wanted to let you know, like your person is doing the work for us, like for the both of you. So you already are going through or you already been through this, you know, but they are in their healing mode right now, you know. And definitely they chose wrong, right? But this is a lesson. It's their lesson. They needed to learn this because that way they understand that they can't repeat that cycle again. And the only way that they can learn this, unfortunately, is the hard way, by going through some serious by realizing within themselves, like, okay, this was really the wrong choice, or this was the wrong path, or this was the wrong thing, and now they're paying their karma for it. They're paying my karma debt. Like, they know that this is a karma that they have to, it's their karma debt. And it could be something also, a karmic debt, that it wasn't not just on this lifetime, but on the next past lives, right? So I feel like this is something that if they didn't pass this karmic lesson in a past life, that they're doing it right now, okay? But definitely there's some of you, because there's a lot of unions and this during this year, absolutely, especially this month. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of unity, there's a lot of unions, there's divine unions, soulmate, twin flames, like there's a lot. Like God is like I feel it's like a tower moment, but it's a good tower moment. And then all of you are learning how to fight in the spiritual realm, right? And like in your dreams, and you're learning by really amazing spiritual leaders. Like, I'm so grateful for all these amazing spiritual prophets, psychic readers. Honestly, I'm like so grateful because they're more advanced. They've been doing this more longer than us, right? But they're teaching us a lot of real beautiful lessons, right? And then we get to learn that, and then we learn different lessons that they haven't learned, right? For example, certain stuff about dreams, like fighting in dreams, are something that I learned as a child how to do, because that was my life, like fighting demons and all these things in the spiritual realm. And then I'm seeing other people that like they're learning now how that the dreams can shift into different things once you learn the lesson, and then you can listen to your messages after you pass. It's like a video game kind of thing, but it's not. It's actually intense, but that's part of the training, right? Like God trains you that way, because of that was always trying to, especially if you have a dream clairvoyant, if you're clairsentience, all the clairs, right? And that's something that I was just like, oh my God, I've been doing that my entire life, and I didn't even know that I had the authority for that. I mean, even calling authority, I was like, oh, what? And that's something he's letting me know by other people who are going through the lessons, who are learning about this, who are listening more to their intuition and are tapping into it. And I was just like, oh my God, I've already been there, but I've been through so much spiritual warfare and so much and that too is like when Saturn went retrograde, I felt it. It felt like a glass broken, like cha, and then if I had shackles and stuff on me, it's like I felt them breaking, and it's like beautiful but painful at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll explain it more in my Patreon and the educational, because I'm gonna start putting more spiritual educational there for sure for my Patreon peeps. But other than that, guys, there is a divine masculine that doesn't like the separation that you guys are, they miss you a lot, okay, and they find you very authentic. So continue whatever it is you're doing, continue being authentic. Yeah, don't let pride get in your way. That's the moon energy. By the way, if you notice the moon, if you're able to see it, it's already like halfway full. Like I was just looking, I'm like, we're not there, we're not even full moon. Like this is the June 14, and it's already like massive. Some of you, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, yeah, you're good enough. Okay, some of you need to learn that you're good enough. And I feel like this is for this divine masculine. If you're watching this, don't let pride get in your way, or the ego. I feel like you're having a lot of fears and you're overthinking this. You do need to communicate truthfully, right? And that's something that hasn't I feel like it hasn't been something that it was taught to you, that you're kind of reteaching yourself, you're kind of reparenting yourself. So it's okay, just take your time, okay? But yes, do this work because it's important. You don't want to bring that to your person, especially if they're authentic, they're healers, or they're not only healer. I don't know why I said that, but it may be like they're people that have healed or that are going through their healing journey as well, right? But if you let pride and you're not communicating and you don't think you're good enough, that's literally fear and the ego, right? Yeah, look at the bigger, oh my God, full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. By the way, that's June 14 for you right there. And most of you are. I feel like you both, once you get into that yin and yang within yourself, accept your feminine side and your masculine side, and continue also, if you're seeing your person in divine femininity, they're authentic and it's attractive, that's something, a quality that you have yourself too. You just haven't embraced it, you haven't put it out there, right? And some of you are not necessarily you have to do that. It's just that if you start showing up more authentic, being more yourself, stop caring and worrying about what other people think about you and whatever, you'll see that it's like everything just flow. It's easier, okay? Yeah, show the world the real you. That's really it. You have nothing to be afraid of, really. That's all in the mind, you know? All right, let's see what you should surrender. Today is supposed to be a small message. Yeah, surrender your belief in scarcity. Yeah, oh yeah. So some of you could be dealing with some financial situation, which is why it's like compromising your confidence, right? The universe asks you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dream. Absolutely. But it's a scarcity mindset, you know, like, it's not good. It's really toxic. And I get it, because it's like living in a system like this and coming back from the 5D to the 3D now. It's difficult, right? But start small, okay? Start saving. Create a saving account. Create accounts where you have interest, something that brings you interest. Honestly, pay all your credit cards and fucking close them all. That's it. You want to have that, like, start small. Close all your credit cards. Like, literally. Don't have that. It's bullshit. Because credit cards is bullshit. It really is. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I believe in miracles. Surrender to miracles. Surrender to miracles, okay? Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts, and miracles can happen. That's it. Have faith, man. Yeah, surrender to complete healing. You definitely need to be healing, whoever this is. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Yeah, some of you are dealing with some serious, stop comparing yourself with other people, and low self-esteem, yeah. But that's the thing, the self-esteem can come up as soon as you're done with the healing. You're going to see that your self-esteem is going to shift, is going to change, okay? You deserve success, love, abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, okay? Absolutely. I see that's what it is. Like, as soon as you're, like, really focused and surrender to your healing, you're going to see that your self-esteem is going to increase. And also that, too, is, like, if you feel that scarcity mindset, like, is the shifting of the mind. Like, if you're constantly thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna have this, I'm not good enough, or I can't see that happen, it's really the mind, you know. It's all in your mind, okay? Also, self-discipline. Scarcity comes up because you lack self-discipline. Some of it is that. It's like you have to be disciplined with your finances. And not only with your finances, with your health, with creating boundaries with yourself, you know. Some of you are being called to remain celibate. Celibacy is a huge energy builder. And also it's a great way to manifest abundance, right? Stability, balance, right? I've been saying this, like, you guys curse yourself by exchanging your energy with different people that you don't fucking know, that you barely meet for like 5 seconds or something like that, and you start sleeping with them and stuff like that. I'm speaking with some divine masculine, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, for some women it's very easy to become celibate. For you guys it's like the worst, right? Because that's what it is. Lust, temptation, all that stuff. Whatever you see in media, if you're like stuck with porn and stuff like that, like that's doesn't help, right? Also, if you're into smoking weed, alcohol all the time, addictions, that's how the devil gets you. I know some of you don't want to hear it, but trust me, that complete healing, it will not happen until you start working on your addictions. And how you invest your money, your energy. By the way, energy is currency. So when you invest your energy wisely, it returns. You get returns. Very good returns too. Yeah, transformation. You're all going through a transformation right now. Your angels said that's what they're trying to tell you. Like, be patient with your healing. You're transforming right now. But do things wisely, right? You know? That too, yeah, guardian angels. You have a lot of guardian angels for some of you. They're trying to guide you into this path, into this journey. And they're letting you know, like, that's why I've been called here, like, to do this. Because it's like, I felt my own angels, like, okay, let's just leave a little small message. Yeah, joy and contentment. Like, that's also keep you in a high vibration, which also protects you, keeps you, and it gives you that self-esteem, helps you with your healing. It makes you believe in miracles, everything. It creates lack like more abundance mindset instead of lack. Okay, so that's what you need to be focusing on. The angels, if you literally let them, they will help you. Yeah, you have angelic protection. You have nothing to worry about. Some of you are too worried about what's gonna happen. Yeah, holy love, whoever this is, you have a divine counterpart who your angels are protecting you and your person. You have nothing to worry about. Stop worrying. That was clear quartz that dropped. Okay, maybe you have some clear quartz around you, but definitely someone's trying to tap into your crown chakra, intuition here. Yeah, there's a lot of protection here, but they're really trying to tell you, like, do things that makes you more happy, because you literally transform much faster like that. Also, more self-care, more loving during this time, especially when the karmic lessons are surfacing up. And try not to give up on your dreams, on yourself right now, okay? Yeah, abundance. Thank you, Spirit. This is all the angels here. Yeah, you have a lot of abundance coming your way, but you gotta trust and have faith and believe on it. Okay. Yeah, helpful people, very helpful. You're gonna have a lot of helpful people. Let's say from the past you didn't have people that they were helpful, that they were support you, they're with you. That's gonna change, but you gotta take your power back from those people and cut all that off, so that way so you make space basically for all the actually helpful people to come in who actually are in the same frequency and vibration as you are. Divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever lands on this. By the way, if you're seeing this reading, you're meant to see this reading. Okay, yeah, choose a new direction. That's what they're trying to tell you. As soon as you choose a new direction, a new path where it feels more in your vibration, more in alignment, especially when you're going through this healing, yeah, it's gonna improve your health. Absolutely. Listen to your spirit guide, your angels. Okay, start connecting. Yeah, and you will see more improvement exactly a year from now. Some of you who are dealing with very intense health issues or toxic situation or something like that, like, anyways, if you have any questions right now, ask it, and let's see what the cards say. Okay, so take a deep breath and ask your question. Okay, this is for a very specific person, whoever wants to know. There's 2 answers. Okay, so whoever you are, this could be, yeah, that's so cool. This is the first time I do this. Okay, so I have, okay, so they're saying I have divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, so we're gonna go with the divine masculine. If you're a male, or doesn't matter, whoever, we all have the masculine and feminine within ourselves, but if this is your inner divine masculine, if you identify yourself as a masculine, this is your answer. Yes. I love this. All right, so with divine feminine, if this is your answer, whatever you ask, yeah, perfect timing. Divine feminine, I mean, yeah. Ah, that's nice. You guys, what are you doing, collective? This is beautiful. Thank you for giving me this nice energy, because I wasn't feeling like doing it, but now I feel like this surge of energy. It could be you, your beautiful energy, or the angels themselves. By the way, if you see rainbows, it's your confirmation. Do you see these 2 cards have rainbows in the back? Oh, by the way, any LGBTQ community, that's also, this is, you know, there's no gender here. This is masculine and feminine energy if you identify yourself, but definitely LGBTQ here. If you're, this is for you too, okay? If you're dealing with some type of addiction or something, work on your health, okay? And choose a different direction. Choose people that actually support you, that they don't use you, or they don't take advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? But you're good enough, you know, just follow that inner guidance, you know, really nurture your intuition, and fuck what society or anybody has to say. Like, fuck everyone. Like, these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Everyone has to fucking, like, go back to school. Like, all education needs to change, law needs to change. Nobody knows fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? So don't sweat it, like, seriously. Right now, the people who are woke, who are doing this, are speaking the truth, clarity, and justice. That's what we're getting, like, fucking attacked and shit like that. But we're trying to do this so some of you who are in that younger generation don't have to deal with this shit, okay? So keep trusting, keep praying, keep believing in yourself, and keep working on yourself, you know? And if you, we all have to go through this fucking system and do our own thing, to be it, you know? So be it. But eventually it becomes easier. You become more of an expert on it too, because you are able to manage and multitask a lot of things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So there's no shame in that you have to do many jobs and do your own business, do your own thing that you love to do. And don't let anybody shame you for that. Go do it, okay? Well, this was supposed to be short, and look how long it is. Oh my god, I am a talkative. I'm so talkative. Okay, yeah, go for it. See, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed, okay? What do you desire? What do you want? I feel like that too. I start crying before, because I heard that clearly. Like, I was asking, like, I don't know, I heard someone saying like the universe is hugging you and is trying to, you're in that moment of receiving right now. What do you want? What the universe asking, what do you want? And some of you is that, like, you can't believe. I'm like, really? Wow, like, what do I want? You know? It's like, I feel like that guy, what is it, from The Notebook? Like, he goes to the girl, like, what do you want? What do you want? It feels like that. So yeah, what do you desire? Right? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's truth desires, okay? Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if it's magic. Absolutely. So that's why it says you're good enough. Focus on your joy, your contentment. Like, the angels are trying to help you guys, but you gotta, cleanse and detoxify. Yep. It's gonna make you, even your manifestation, much faster. And also it's gonna give you that boost of confidence, that self-esteem, that ability to communicate in a more authentic way if you're cleansing and detoxing and, investing in yourself, self-care, self-love, like, for real, okay? With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Okay? Oh my god, perfect timing. Did we saw perfect timing for the girl? Yeah, for you guys, the perfect timing. We got it twice. Ladies, whoever you are, divine feminines. Again, boys, is definitely cleanse your detoxify, but it could be both of you need to be going through that, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, your self-worth, better, no judgment. If you're going through that repentance and stuff like that, no judgment, you know what I'm saying? Like, better now, and you learned the lesson, and that's it. Forgive and forget, okay? Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open. While you walk through them with us by your side, don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this helped you and gave you some clarity today. I send you so much love, and I'll see you in the next readings. I will be doing each sign as well, but for now I've been guided to finish for each sign for the Saturn return, and I'm gonna be doing that. Sorry, I gotta pee. And I didn't tell you that, but hey, I'm just, being real, okay? I'll see you in the next video, and I hope everything's okay with you. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.